All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we always want to start by giving praises, glory, and honor to Yahawashi. And we want to say double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and also peace and much love to the Akim that's pushing out this word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity. Okay? And my brother Tazawam, Rob. All right, and we from the GMS Atlanta camp. Okay, and we wanted basically just the spirit just moved us to touch on the topic of basically meditating on the sufferings of Yahawashi. And the reason why we felt compelled to go into this topic is because for number one, that's where our salvation has come from. So if salvation comes from Yahweh Shai, then it's very important and pivotal to know what he went through in order to redeem us back into the fold. Okay, so we're gonna touch on a couple of scriptures, Lord willing. You brothers are edified, and in the spirit of Yahweh Shai works with us to make sure that brothers are fed. So we're gonna start with Romans 8 and verse 17.
Romans 8:17. And if children, then hears of the Most High.
Right, heirs.
Yeah.
Right.
And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahawashi.
Right. And an heir meaning next up, but as a matter of fact, I don't want to go off the top of the head, so I'll look that word up in the blue letter real quick. Akim, if you brothers would bear with me 1 second. We just look that word up for edification's sake. Word heirs. Okay. All right. The word heirs is in the Greek.
Strong's G 2818.
Kleiranamas. Okay, and the definition reads, one who receives by lot, an heir in messianic usage, one who receives his allotted possession by right of sonship. All right, so who are the rightful sons of the throne? The children of Israel. So we're joint heirs with Yahweh Shai because Yahweh Shai, he's going to be king over us. And then you're going to have King David, the elders, and then you're going to have the governing body, which is going to rule the earth. So we're going to be heirs of the throne, okay, in the kingdom of Israel. So read that again.
It says, and if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahawashi.
Right, joint heirs with Yahawashi. Go ahead.
If so be that we suffer with him.
Right, that's right. Okay, so we have to suffer with Yahawashi, man. Okay, when you read the accounts and the different things that Yahawashi suffered and that he dealt with, okay, in order to redeem the elect back so that we could be the heirs, it's very touching, man, to say the least. It's very touching, man, because Yahawashi, he exemplified a perfect example of, integrity, strength, love for the Akim and the brotherhood, love for the Most High Yahweh, okay? Because without Yahawashi doing what he did, there would be no kingdom of Israel.
That's right.
Okay, so it's very, I find it very touching, you know what I mean, to say the least, that when you reflect on his sufferings, man, and it really touches you, man. It really touches you, and it gives you a clear, or should I say a deep rooted love for Yahawashi, man. Okay, because he basically drunk of the cup.
Yep.
He drunk of the cup in which he knew that he was gonna had to drink alone, man. Okay, so go ahead,
And it says, that we may be also glorified together.
That's right. So we have to suffer with him right now. Okay, going through these trials and tribulations here in Babylon, and also going, this time frame that we living in now is gearing us up for the day of Jacob's trouble. Okay, because that's when the major portion of our sufferings is going to come. Okay, well, we're going to be persecuted for righteousness' sake. Well, we're going to be delivered up to the governors and the nobles of Esau. All right, well, we're going to be tortured. Well, some of us are going to be put to death. Okay, this process right now is preparing us for that. So we have to suffer with Yahawashi, man. Okay, we have to use that example that he left with us, which the scriptures is the comforter. Okay, we have to use those examples and apply those examples to our walk. Yahawashi, he didn't sit up there and try to plead with the Romans or those niggas, the chief priests and the wicked Pharisees. He didn't try to plead with them and say, "I'm innocent, man. I promise you, man. I promise you, I'm the Son of Man, man." He kept his mouth shut, man. He didn't speak a word because he knew he had to drink of that cup, and that goes that death. If you die for a brother or for a brotherhood, that shows the ultimate form of love. The ultimate form of love, man. And Akim, brothers reflect on that, man, because in this thing, man, when these demons come, you can get beside yourself. All right, you can get beside yourself and you start thinking that you're more than what you are. But it's always very humbling to reflect on Yahawashi's sufferings, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go from there. Go to 1 Peter 4:13. 1 Peter 4:13.
All right, it's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
But rejoice in so much as ye are partakers of Yahawashi suffering.
That's right. Rejoice when you partaking in Yahawashi's sufferings, man. Mm-hmm. All right. When you catching hell on this side in Babylon, man, no matter what it is, whether it's your woman, whether it's your job, whether it's the physical state of your body, okay, whether if you may be in a very low state monetarily, whatever it may be on this side, man. Hey, rejoice, man. Mm-hmm. Like I tell you in the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, rejoice when thou art brought to a low estate, because it's showing you that Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with you, man. Okay, so Akim, it's a good thing, when you start suffering in this truth, okay, because that's letting you know that the Lord is walking with you. He's testing you. He's testing out your integrity. He's testing out to see if you're really about this thing, man. Okay, and I wanted to go into that word sufferings. This is in the blue letter.
Strong's G 3804.
Pathema. All right, and the definition reads, that which one suffers or has suffered externally, a suffering, a misfortune, calamity, evil. Now the word evil means bad times, affliction. Okay, of the sufferings of Yahawashi. See that? So the scriptures say what? Read it again.
It says, but rejoicing in so much as ye are partakers of Yahawashi's suffering.
That's right. So rejoice in your afflictions. Mm-hmm. Rejoice when you in a lower state, man.
That's right.
Okay, and for Akim, that's been around for a minute, and that's in a particular rank within your camps. Whenever you're going through something, man, it's not healthy to show signs of defeat to the younger brothers.
That's right.
Okay, don't let those brothers see you sweat, man.
That's right.
Okay, you have to keep it in the road. You have to maintain. You start going through certain things, and then you getting all low in the spirit, and man, I'm low in the spirit. I can't come to camp, and I just saying, I'm going through a lot right now, bro, and nah, that ain't right.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You gotta keep it in the road, man.
That's right.
Keep it in the road, man. Stay on top of your shit, man.
That's right.
Okay, just because you go through something in Babylon, man, you gotta maintain your same spirit. Okay, you can't have that moping, groggy spirit, man. You gotta take whatever cup it is for you to drink. Okay, don't go around, brother that been in the camp a year, 2 years, and you've been in the camp 7, 8+ years. And when you go through some hell, you showing these brothers signs of weakness. Yahawashi didn't do that, man. He drunk of his cup.
That's right.
Okay, so us as being men of the Lord and leaders, and for brothers that's in a particular ranking in the camp, you have to exemplify that throughout your day to day, man.
That's right.
If you lose your job or whatever, man, I lost my job, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I just need some time to myself, man, and just think about it. And, I don't feel like talking right now. Man, fuck that job, man. At the end of the day, Yahawashi, he got me, man.
That's right.
I ain't worried about these crackers, man. Send a curse up on that company and keep it moving.
That's right.
Okay?
Because like we reading the scriptures and going over what Yahawashi went through. Just use that to build you up. Keep coming around. Keep pushing. Keep reading, fasting, praying. Keep doing everything you were doing. Like I said, if you lose your job, keep doing everything you were doing when you had your job. And you'll get through all of that. Because at the end of the day, we only praying to Yahawashi for our daily bread anyway.
That's right.
Not no future plan. No, just take care of the daily bread, and that's it.
That's right. You see, Yahawashi, he understood what his walk was.
That's right.
He understood it. He wasn't looking for, ill-gotten gains in the Roman Empire. He wasn't thinking about getting no damn house and having kids and a family. No, he knew his walk.
Yeah, come.
I'm gonna get a scripture real quick. You can break it down.
Okay.
Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
See that? Continue in the faith. When we going through, continue the like it's just fast, pray, continue to read, continue on your walk. Continue to come to camp. Hold posts if you holding posts. Read and let the spirit flow through you while you're reading. If you're teaching, let the spirit flow while you're teaching. Keep doing all of that. Because the Most High, you have faith, he going to bring us through. So keep pushing in that time where it seems like, things may not be, going good. You suffering. Keep pushing. And just like I said, don't let nobody know. Just keep going. Certain stuff ain't meant for, people that other brothers to know. You going through this little hiccup here, keep pushing through that. Like Yahawashi did. He didn't say nothing when he was going. When he suffered, he didn't say nothing.
That's right. As a matter of fact, if you want, you can get that account.
Okay, come.
Look, but like the scripture says, through much tribulation. It didn't say through little. It says through much tribulation. Now, one thing you got to understand about this purging process that we're in the midst of is it's building our character. It's bringing our spirit back to home base. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's proving the saints, man. All right? Who's going to stick with it amidst the trials and tribulations, and who's going to fold? It's bringing us back to our heritage, man. Okay? Because a sincere brother, no matter what he goes through, he's going to maintain that integrity. He's going to maintain the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of his abilities, those righteous morals. He's going to continue to apply those to his day-to-day. All right? But a nigga who can't come in this thing and was shooting the breeze, didn't fully get a full understanding of what this thing was about. Didn't take time out to pray, fast, meditate, build with the Akim. When he started going through that hell period, he gonna fall.
That's right.
So he's gonna get detached away from his heritage. Okay, so this purging process is basically it steps towards the kingdom of heaven. That's all it is, Akim. It's steps. And with Yahawashi going through what he went through, if you drop the plow and turn back to the world, that's a dishonor to his name.
Yep.
All right, that's not showing honor to what he did and the sacrifices that he made, man.
That's right.
Okay, when you really sit down and deeply reflect on Yahawashi and the things that he went through, it really it's really a motivational, man.
God.
It's motivational. And you got that account,
Yeah, God.
and we'll get a couple of accounts of just certain things that he suffered in order to fulfill prophecy.
This is Mark chapter 14 and verse 65. It says, and some began to spit on him.
That's right. So Yahawashi, he got spat on. Go ahead.
And to cover his face, and to buffer him.
Right, buffet
him.
And then punching him.
Yeah.
Punching him in his face, punching him in his side, his stomach. Niggas punching him in his back and his arm. That's those little niggas too. They make me mad, man.
Yeah, con.
And we gonna through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, we be a part of the elect. We gonna get them fucking niggas, man.
Con. That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
And to say unto him, prophesy.
And that's right. So they was mocking him, basically saying, prophesy now then. You bearing the cross, we whooping you, we beating you up. Prophesy now. Go ahead.
And the servants did strike him with the palms of their hands.
Slapping him and stuff, man. And I've always been a man of, I would look at a slap as being more disrespectful than a punch. I would rather a nigga punch me.
Yeah, con.
And this just me talking from being a nigga back in the world. I would rather a nigga punch me in my shit. So, excuse my French. But I would rather a nigga punch me than to slap me, because being slapped is like, ultimate sign of disrespect, man. Yeah. An open palm slap.
That's right.
Hey man, I don't want that,
That's
and
right.
they was slapping Yahawashi, meaning they had utter disrespect for him, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, Op.
And it says, and the servants did strike him with the palms of their hands. And as Peter was beneath in the palace, there cometh one of the maids of the high priest. And when she saw Peter warming himself, she looked upon him and said, and thou also wast with Yahawashi.
That's right. So a lady saw Peter, and basically, and you could drop it right now, but that's just a couple of things that Yahawashi went through. But what I was going to say was, Peter denied Yahawashi 3 times. So that's another part of the sufferings, because he walked with Peter. Peter was always with Yahawashi. He was always there. Okay? And, for him to deny Yahawashi 3 times, man, Yahawashi had to be hurt behind it.
Yeah.
But he knew. He knew that it would happen like that. But it's like, that's just like if me with one of my closest Akim in the camp, okay, if he were to deny me in front of the governor of Georgia in that day, I would be hurt.
Yep.
Like, damn, we done did all this out there, man.
Yep.
We done put our life on the line, and we come here, you snitch me out, and you deny any affiliation. Yep. Come on, man, walk with me, man. Ride it out with me, man. Fuck it. That's suffering, man. That's hurtful.
That's right.
That right there is more hurtful than a bitch leaving you, man.
That's right.
Like, damn, we did that. We did this together, man. That's a part of his sufferings. When the scriptures say the other disciples forsook him, when they came and they came down on Yahawashi in the valley of Gethsemane, and the other disciples, they forsook him. How you think that made him feel, man? That was a part of the cup he had to drink. And he took it, man. He took it like a man.
Con.
All right? He took it like a man. And I can, we have to pray that Yahawashi Shai gives us a portion of that spirit. Because that's a heavy thing to replicate, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Out.
It says, but he denied, saying, I know not, neither understand I what thou sayest.
That's right. And like I say, when you read the account, after they seized Yahawashi and they took him captive, all the other disciples they ran, but Peter, he stayed behind and he followed. Because Peter, his spirit, he wanted to be with Yahawashi. He wanted to go through that with Yahawashi, but it wasn't his cup to drink.
That's right.
Okay, that's why the spirit had it to where he denied Yahawashi. Because if Peter was to say, "Yeah, I was with Yahawashi, man. That's my right hand, man. Whatever y'all do to him, y'all do to me," then he would be considered a savior.
Yep. That's right.
Okay, but it wasn't for Peter to do that. It was for Yahawashi. That was his cup to drink. Like it tell you, I think it's in the book of I think it's Kings, 2 Kings, about King Solomon being beaten with many stripes. That was talking about Yahawashi, man, and the reincarnation. That's why you have to understand reincarnation. But it wasn't for Peter or the other disciples. That's why the Spirit got on them to flee and to basically forsake them, because Yahawashi had to take that alone, man. All right, and to bring the point all the way back to the focal point, it's I can reflect, man. Just reflect and meditate on that. Just try to picture it in your mind of the things that they went through. I'm gonna get one more scripture, and we'll go ahead and end it on that. This is go to 1 Corinthians 1:6. 1 Corinthians 1:6.
First Corinthians chapter 1, verse 6, and it says, even as the testimony of Yahawashi was confirmed in you, so that ye come behind
and Salakia. I can go to 2 Corinthians 1:6.
Okay. Second Corinthians 1:6, and it says, and whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same suffering which we also suffer.
That's right. So I'm gonna go into the word afflicted in the blue letter.
Strong's G 2346. Thlibo.
Right. Thlibo. And it says to press as grapes, press hard upon. All right. So Yahawashi, he putting pressure on us, man. All right. And if you were to press a grape, right? What's going to end up coming up out of a grape? Wine. The nutrients that were in the grape is going to be squeezed out into a wine. In which the scriptures say, what? Wine is just as good as life to a man. All right? So when we press, when Yahawashi putting pressure on us, okay, and we come out successful under all that pressure, it makes us precious. It makes us precious pieces of treasure. All right. So whether we be afflicted, it says for our consolation. Now I want to go into the word consolation. Okay. I'm going to go into the word consolation. All right. It says, this is the word.
Strong's G 3874. Paraklesis.
Right. Paraklesis. And it says a calling near, summons, importation, supplication, entreaty, exhortation, admonishment, encouragement. Okay, so if we be afflicted, it's for encouragement, it's for motivation. Okay, it's for a calling closer to Yahawashi. Okay, it ain't when you start going through hell, man, it ain't Yahawashi. He not pushing you away. He bringing you closer. He bringing you into the fold. Now, if you resist that pressure, let's use basketball for instance, right? If brothers know anything about a full court press, all right. Now in the full court press, the team basically they press you on your side of the court, right? And they're trying to steal the ball. They're putting pressure on you. Now you could do one or two things in a full court press. All right, you can pass the ball successfully and get across the half court line, or if they put enough pressure on you, you end up getting the ball stolen, or you end up running back. You basically resisting, you know what I'm saying, that pressure, and you can end up losing it all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have to take on that pressure. You have to learn to maneuver through that pressure, that full court press, so to speak. That Yahweh Shema Shai is getting, because ultimately is we're working our way towards the kingdom of heaven. All right, so go ahead out.
And it says, and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same suffering which we also suffer, or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation.
That's right. So we be afflicted, it's for our salvation, or whether we be comforted, it's for our salvation. Okay, so Akin, with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out. Hopefully, you brothers were edified. Like we say, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the elect. And shalom.